What's up, everybody? This is the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the inevitable one, Devin Stanford.
Hey, what's cracking?
With popping and the lovely queen of the underworld themselves, RekItRaven. How you doing?
Oh, hey, finger guns.
Hey, bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yep. Guys, how is your days going? How are the days?
They're going great.
Yep, okay. I love it. Yeah, it's all right. I know I was just telling you guys I'm drinking a Truly at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I don't need judgment. I don't need anybody's,
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Adult choices, because we are adults.
That's
I am
just...
drinking a seltzer water, so...
Zola. Drinking Zola.
It's root beer flavored, okay,
Oh, that's interesting. A seltzer root beer. Isn't that just root beer soda?
Yeah, but it tastes...
I don't like your attitude, you know what I mean?
It tastes like it died twice.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I mean... Why are you drinking it? Well, you don't sound happy about it.
I like it, but
okay.
I also like dead things, so...
That is the best argument you could have possibly made for that, and now I need to try it because, I mean, let's be real, me and Devin are both dead inside as well, so we kind of just need to reflect on the deadness, Where did you get it from? Was it like a local store, or is it like a Target thing?
It's Kroger. I don't know if you...
Yeah.
We got Fred Meyer's. It's the same thing as Kroger.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Fizz & Co. Seltzers.
Oh, that sounds fire. That sounds... anything that has a name like that is going to pop.
They have a Dr. Pepper one, and they have a Coca-Cola one.
Come at me with that Dr. Pepper, though.
Yeah, dude, you're selling us on all this stuff today.
It misses you with the sugar, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit healthier.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. I see you.
I saw that little...
like that?
Yeah. That's the move. Dude. Well, it's a good thing we're not talking about soda today, because instead we're talking about Hades kicking ass, PlayStation get ready to kick ass, Destiny 2 being a bit of an ass, and being a woman of color in the gaming space, because this is the Good Kraken podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized peoples giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear every Tuesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and 1 p.m. respectively. If you're watching live, like... Oh, who is watching live? We got Raven and Devin themselves. We got our mod thing. There are some viewers. It's not up to right away, but hi guys. You guys are doing great. You can submit questions and topics at tinyurl.com/GK submissions to be a part of the show. If you're having a good time so far, you can watch us record this live and ad-free by subscribing right here at twitch.tv/goodkrakenshow. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime. We would love for you to give that to us or give it to the lovely RekItRaven here to help keep us pushing content out for all of you at home. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch page and clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review. There. A little housekeeping real quick before we dive into the good stuff here. So
I'm really impressed.
You're the best. Yeah. You're the best. I know. I'm hyped today. I had a pineapple monster this morning, which I didn't even realize they fucking had. Life-changing. As an island boy, my ancestors smiled down upon me. Our first... Well, I guess you could say, my first stream of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is up now as a VOD on our Twitch channel. For anyone that's interested in watching the fuckery that was my being terrified out of my mind the other night.
It was great.
You're the best. Thank you for being entertained because I was a mess the entire time.
I mean, I just like watching people get scared out of their faces. Like, it's great.
You know, I wish I could say the same for watching myself, but it was a mess. I was a mess, dude. I was kind of clammy the entire time. We were just talking about how much I don't like being clammy. You know, that was a train wreck. But tonight I am going to be streaming some more of it at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If anybody wants to come in and harass me somewhere, that'd be great. After our episode today here with RekItRaven, we are doing another episode, a double pack Saturday, with Genesee Gabrielle of the Let's Get Bitchin' podcast. She will be joining us again for a full review and analysis of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. You can come in on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, March 27th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our review episode of the new Mortal Kombat movie after its release yesterday. I am hype. I don't know, Raven, if you were planning on watching that at all, or if you did. Yeah, it's tight.
It's good.
Tight.
It's good.
It's tight. Yeah,
it's very good.
It's just. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
I just,
you know, we have to fuck with it. I mean, like, there's some gory stuff in there. Like, I know you fucks with it. The horror stuff. You know, yeah.
I'm here for it.
Tasteful. I love it. So let's go ahead and start up with our first segment here. So, first thing. Have either of you played Hades? Have either of you dug into Hades at all? Oh, what? Did you just explode?
Yeah. Sorry.
That sounded like you were making a hater noise at Hades, bro.
It's dog hair, I swear.
I was like, did you play Hades? You're like,
I almost coughed in the mic. So I have not played Hades yet. I've heard nothing but great things. I am just having a hard time debating what console I'm actually going to buy it for. Am I going to do Xbox, Switch, or PC? Don't know yet. Don't know yet.
I haven't played it. I've watched it played. I'm so into the lore behind it, though, because it's, I mean, hello, Underworld, you know?
Right.
But honestly, like, it's not my style of game.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that it's not somebody else's. I will probably end up playing through it once anyway.
Okay.
But I do enjoy watching it.
I've heard it's fun to watch. I heard like gameplay videos and stuff of it are actually really entertaining because it's like high action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, good thing for us. Hades actually won an award because of how fucking fun it is to watch. Because Hades won a DICE Game of the Year award. This comes from Leanna Ruppert from Game Informer. I kind of.
Leanna.
Oh, I know. Leanna's amazing.
I used to work with her.
No way.
Yeah, I used to work with her.
Dude, that's amazing. Awesome. That's amazing. Well, Leanna reads this article like this: another year, another DICE award show. The Design, Innovate, Communicate, Entertain Awards Showcase is another way the gaming community celebrates the digital adventures we've undergone while looking ahead towards the future. During the 2021 ceremony, Hades has once again nabbed a top-tier award as the Game of the Year. 23 other categories joined the Supergiant Games hit, including honoring Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, Half-Life Alyx, and more. Quote, the 24th Annual DICE Awards ushered in a new way for us to celebrate our nominees through candid and thoughtful discussions, where they could share their achievements with one another like never before, says Megan Scavio, Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences president. On behalf of the Academy, I want to thank all of the amazing 2020 nominees for granting us their valuable time and congratulate the winners, all chosen by their peers. So I kind of I edited the list of the winners here so that we can have a little bit of an easier read. But so Hades won Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, and Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, Outstanding Achievement for Independent Game, and Action Game of the Year. Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design, Outstanding Achievement in Audio or Original Music Composition, and Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction was won by Ghost of Tsushima. Outstanding Achievement in Story and Outstanding Achievement in Animation was The Last of Us Part 2. Mobile Game of the Year was Legends of Runeterra. Immersive Reality Game of the Year was Half-Life Alyx. Online Game of the Year was Fall Guys. Love that game. Strategy and Simulation Game of the Year was Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I heard is really good. Sports Game of the Year was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Remake, I'm assuming. Role-Playing Game of the Year, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Racing Game of the Year, Mario Kart Live. Interesting. Wow, okay. Fighting Game of the Year, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Hell
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah. Family Game of the Year, Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Yep.
Not surprised at
Yep,
all.
not surprised that we knew that was going to happen. Outstanding technical achievement, Dreams. Also, not surprised. That game is wild. That game. Outstanding achievement in character, Miles Morales, Marvel's Spider-Man. Miles Morales, our boy.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, like we just talked about how like none of us have really like played Hades, but we've all heard really incredible stuff about this game. I don't know, like obviously, you know, congratulations to them. Congratulations to Hades, man. They've been putting in the work. They've been killing it. Raven, do any of these winners on here like stand out to you specifically?
No, I like.
Nah.
I play a lot of very tiny indie horror games. Like that is my niche, right?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So, like, I can appreciate good games when they come out and I see them, but I usually tend to stay away from AAA titles.
Okay.
Just because, and I was having this discussion earlier. With AAA titles, you are given an expectation, right? Like you are given an expectation, and your expectations are usually really high because they have the funding, the people, and all that other stuff. So when they fall hard. With indie games, you kind of go into it not knowing what you're going to get, and you tend to like get really excited as you're looking and actually playing the game and looking at the design and things like that. So for me, I would much rather play Devour than like a Resident Evil. I'll watch Resident Evil.
Okay.
But for me to really like enjoy the gameplay experience, I usually go towards indie developers more so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Devin, does this hit anything for you, or does it move the needle at all?
I've only played about half of these, to tell you the truth.
Trash.
Because I don't have a PS4. But I mean, Final Fantasy VII, yes. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, yes. Microsoft Flight Simulator, yes. Mortal Kombat, yes. Like those all make sense. Unfortunately, I didn't play any of the others.
Well, yeah. I mean, like a lot of these. I mean, even just our initial reactions as I was reading them off, all three of us were kind of able to say, yeah, you know, a lot of this is not surprising. I mean, like Fall Guys. Let's be real; it was either going to be Fall Guys or Among Us. You know, like it was going to be one of those two. You know, until Mortal Kombat winning Fighting Game of the Year. Like, you know, a lot of this is pretty cut and dry. I actually, in a lot of different ways, I enjoy DICE awards way more than I enjoy the like video game awards by Jeff Keighley. Because DICE, for our viewers at home that don't know this, but DICE is actually judged by peer review. And so it's other developers and people that work in the gaming industry that judge for these awards. And so instead of having a massive impact by just, you know, consumers and stuff the way that Jeff Keighley does, or I think it's like 60-40 or something like that, it's just completely leaned on other developers. So like Hades, congratulations to you. You guys were killing it. I cannot wait to play that game whenever I can get my hands on it. So I've heard it's a lot of fun. Devin, do you want to take this next story for us?
Oh, absolutely. So PlayStation and Firewalk Studios announce a publishing partnership for a new original multiplayer IP. So today we are thrilled. This is from the PlayStation blog directly. Today we are thrilled to announce a partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment for our new original multiplayer game. For our team, the opportunity to create new worlds and inspire more amazing moments for players around the world is the fire and ambition that keeps us going. The PlayStation team has a deep love and respect for the medium of games and some of the best expertise and capabilities in the world to help make big ambitions a reality. We're already hard at work on development and have been having a ton of fun playing our game as a team. In fact, while we continue to grow our team during this challenging last year, it was our daily online playtest that provided the most consistent point of joy and connection for our crew. The fun and laughter of playing together brought us closer. Even if we were physically apart, our goal to be able to deliver that same joy to gamers, and we can't wait to share what we've been working on when the time is right. So I actually did a lot of reading into this. They have people from Bungie on the team. oh gosh, they have people from
it's like 4 or 5 veterans from other big studios.
Microsoft. They have some of the Microsoft game developers on there too.
Sheesh.
Yeah, from what it sounds like, it's probably going to be another like first person looter shooter, especially since Sony did actually lose that partnership with Destiny over this last year. So I think they're trying to fill the void with that.
Yeah, and it's interesting too, and to kind of swing this over to Raven. I know you were just saying that kind of really try to stay away from big AAA titles, and that's honestly probably what this more than likely is going to be, like a big AAA multiplayer platform. I don't know if anything is about this is like kicking it for you or not, but
yeah, because okay, so like I do tend to stay away, but like I do still play some of the games. Like I play a lot of first person shooters. I'm not necessarily good at them. I make a awesome meat shield. But
I love it. Okay, continue.
It's true. It sounds interesting, right? But I always get concerned because there's a tendency to hype and overhype things.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm kind of just gonna take it as it comes, right?
Okay.
I'm interested. It has piqued my interest, but I'm always very cautious because I was the one that, bought into the pre-order for No Man's Sky, and we all know how that turned out. So
yeah, I got that day one and returned it the next day.
So I just looked into this a little bit further, just on the developers they have behind this game.
For sure.
They have Ryan Ellis, who is the game director, and he was the creative director on Destiny. They have Alina Siegeman. She's the executive producer. She was the producer for Guitar Hero 2. So that's a weird mashup. What? She was also the producer for BioShock Infinite and a lot of Destiny content releases. And then they also have their team is a mix of developers from Mass Effect and Apex Legends.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm excited.
Emphasizing that they've played thousands and thousands of hours of Call of Duty and Destiny together, and they want to deliver some of the best multiplayer experiences that they've enjoyed from other games. They want to combine that all into this game.
Yeah, so that was actually going to be... Yeah, sorry. That was actually be the next thing I was going to ask you, Raven, is like with that talk of like, like you do play some AAA titles. Does it being multiplayer change anything for you? Like, does that sway you like more specifically in that direction? Okay.
Yes. So like kind of going back to the last story, like I play Mortal Kombat 11. Like I actually have a whole like fight club in my Discord. We don't have a fight club. We don't.
Right, because you're not supposed to talk about it, right?
Yeah, but we What? Yeah, exactly. But we actually have a lot of fun with that. So Mortal Kombat is a beautiful game. But if there is a multiplayer aspect, I tend to gravitate towards it more because I'm a very social person. And I enjoy playing games with other people. Like that's what helps me connect to others.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I kind of thought that was going to be the case for you. Because I have noticed that you do tend to play a lot of like multiplayer games, like you move towards that direction a whole lot, and because that's my thing is like I'm sort of like a little bit on the opposite side of the spectrum than you on that end, where for me I'm more of a first person story type of person, and so it's like I'm more interested in like being able to just dive into just like the novel of a story and like get just invested into the world, into the character, into the development and stuff, but I also do do play some multiplayer games, but it's not just my niche specifically. This sounds really interesting because there's a lot of small details in this. I did you guys can go look up the PlayStation blog for you listeners at home. The PlayStation blog has a little bit more info talking a little bit about like Firewalk themselves, like getting started and so on and so forth. And so I did condense this article because there's a little bit extra of a read, but there's some really cool like stuff that they could potentially do with this. And I mean, even just Devin reading off to us like who some of these developers are. This could be either real bad or real good. And
I'm trying to overcompensate for so much.
Okay.
The very good thing I see in this though is that they want to focus on a player's experience in multiplayer, essentially, where they're talking about people being able to develop their own stories through the interactions that they have playing with their friends or, random people. That's what I'm seeing is what they're emphasizing on, which is actually kind of a cool outlook, because, most people are like, let's deliver the most competitive experience, where they want it to be a very bonding experience.
Yeah.
So
you were about to hop in, Raven. Go ahead.
That's a unique idea. If they can execute it well. There is a very fine line in developing a game like this. There's not going to be any middleman. It's either going to be really good or it's just going to be trash.
Right. I mean, well, that was our worry with Anthem, right? We all knew that Anthem was going to be a 50-50 cut. And, with a lot of games these days, a lot of these big AAA titles that have been coming out, and they're just missing the fucking mark.
Yeah.
They're taking a shot at this, and I'm happy that they are. There's a lot of potential here, but it's with high potential like this, there's also high potential for them to just fuck up every single step of the way.
Cyberpunk.
I'm sorry. Oh no!
Right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay, because you're not fucking wrong. You're not wrong in any way, and I hate it. I wish Cyberpunk could have done it. I really do.
Yeah, I see, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say nice things. It's a very pretty game.
Yeah.
But you can feel it's unfinished.
Yep.
Yeah. So
very much so.
I don't know if you guys saw, I can't remember exactly what source I saw it from, but they did announce that the next gen update for everything is going to be rolling out the second half of 2021. So I'm going to guess they're saving it for holiday season at this point, because they want to try and get that goodwill back. But I've only put 4 or 5 hours into that game, and I have a Series X, and I was like, there's no point of me playing this until it's actually finished.
Raven has a take. I can see it. I can feel it. Raven has a take. Say it.
They can't play Santa Claus.
No.
I'm sorry. No, you can't. And if people are shelling out that much money to you in pre-orders and pre-purchases and trying to get all these perks, you have to deliver a finished game.
Yep. They should have done what Microsoft and 343 did and delayed it another year. Honestly,
yeah,
easily.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay, right? That's okay. I would rather a studio be like, "Look, y'all, we could drop it now, but it's going to be shit."
Mm-hmm.
Or we can actually take the time, the effort, and the energy and put it into developing this game, so that way we can deliver you a polished product.
Yep. Isn't that I forgot the name of the developer company. Hopefully you guys can remind me. But with Dark Alliance, the most recent one, didn't they only release the first third of the game because they said it's not finished?
Yeah.
And they just did a pre-alpha.
Mm-hmm.
They're if you guys want to hop in now, you can, or you can wait till it's all finished.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, which is time.
That would have been good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Transparency.
Exactly.
Transparency is the biggest thing. In all aspects of life,
Exactly.
If a studio is saying, "Hey, it's not finished. We can release it. You can play it, but there's still going to be, some massive overhauls at the back end of this." I just hit my mic.
That's okay.
Then, fucking stupid mic.
Put $5 in the mic touching jar. Yeah, the fucking nerd ass mic. The fucking nerd. This fucking nerd hair. Fucking nerd. Hit it. Just hit it. The mic deserved it. It deserved it. It's a fate thing.
Oh my god. Y'all are gonna make my lashes fall off.
Do it. That's what we are here for. I digress, though, not to further derail into our hatred for Cyberpunk. Oh, yep, fan it up. We didn't want to go into this ruining your makeup or anything, so you have to it's okay. It's gonna be ruined by the end of the show. Let's go. Because our next story is talking about something else that apparently is potentially ruined here. Destiny 2's complicated new transmog system sounds a bit like a parody. This comes from Tom Phillips from Eurogamer. This is a little bit of a read. I'm going to try to jump back and forth here for some details that are probably not necessary, but it reads like this. Bungie has finally detailed Destiny 2's long-awaited transmog system, and it sounds like a parody of the game's mission loops, management of multiple materials, and optional microtransactions. First up, here's the basic gameplay loop needed to grind out the materials you need to alter the appearance of eligible items, as per Bungie's blog. First, you will defeat enemies to earn synth strand. That's a weird way that I don't know why they're doing this. Spend synth strand on bounties to earn synth cord. And then you will convert synth cord at the loom in the tower into synth weave. Then you shall use synth weave to convert an unlocked armor appearance, legendary quality or lower, from collections into universal armor ornament. I don't even know if, Raven, if you're a Destiny person, if any of this means anything to you.
I did play Destiny for a good while, and then I stopped.
Okay. Black Armory vendor 801 has taken on transmog duties in the tower, and you'll visit her to cash in your materials and acquire synth cord bounties. These can relate to playing all parts of Destiny 2, including strikes, crucible, raids, gambit, etc. I think that basically says plenty enough after that. Guys, this is Devin, you are our good Kraken Destiny guy here. Cry, please tell us.
This sounds annoying.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
I used to be so into Destiny, and I stopped playing because the loop is not fun anymore. It's the same content that keeps getting recycled. There's not a lot of new things. They keep adding more currencies to the game. They took away half of the content that like launched with the game. So you can't even like actually play the original campaign anymore.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I don't know. They would have to come out with a whole new game to pique my interest again, if I'm going to be honest. I wish that they were able to just continue off of the original Destiny, personally, because it got really good by Rise of Iron. It was a really good game, and I just have too many complaints with this game at this point.
Yeah, now we're here. Raven, where are you with grinding out for materials like this for something like transmogging?
I don't mind, but what they're doing sounds like they're taking everything that they can think of that is counterintuitive and just fucking throwing it in there.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I make this more than moderately annoying to somebody? Oh, this? Cool. Put it in. Great. Perfect game. That's like, why I play Warframe. I said what I said.
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like I've been hearing like an IGN, like on a lot of the IGN podcasts, the studios are looking more at how do we keep somebody playing a game longer than how many people can we get to buy a game? Because I'm pretty sure EA patented this technology where a game can tell that it's too easy for you, so it'll purposely make it harder so that way you will play the game longer. So this kind of falls in that same loop to me, where it's like, let's make you get this currency so you can turn it into this other currency and then turn it into a third currency just to get this one thing. You know, it's just like a loop to make you play the game longer, essentially.
And that's what I'm like, no, I got shit to do with my day. I'm not. Goodbye. Bye.
Yeah. My black log stares at me in the corner.
Oh, dude, it's like right next to me. I get to look all over about me not having played Assassin's Creed Odyssey yet, or I don't think I beat Fallout 4 yet. I don't think I never finished Horizon Zero Dawn. I got to do that. You know, it's.
I know the backlog feeling. I'm stuck on Transient right now, which is another indie game. Go figure.
Oh, I heard it's so good. So good.
So it's kind of like Lovecraft meets Cyberpunk, but better. Cyberpunk.
You're selling me on all the shit today, Raven. You're selling me on all the shit today.
Listen, I will slide you a list of really cool games, all right? Stuff that you may not have seen. You may have missed. I got you.
100% down, because I am actually trying to get more into the indie game run a little bit, especially after my my playtime that I had with Cozy Grove got a little bit cut short because it just wasn't my cup of tea. That sort of like you know, farm sim sort of like
Yeah.
thing. But there's more indie games that I'm like definitely interested in like giving a shot to. So absolutely, if you can hit me with a list of that, like you far have not led me astray. So I mean, you know, you're 1 for 1. You're 1 for 1. Let's go.
Thanks.
Do it. Yeah, I mean, like as far as this transmog thing, my concern mainly is that like everyone who's been a Destiny fan has been wanting a transmog system in this damn game for a while. If there's anything I remember from Destiny 2 is that everyone was really wanting two things: transmog and the ability to color your armor pieces in whatever variety that you want to, like you could in Destiny 1. And them giving finally the fans of Destiny a transmog system, but basically saying, hey, here's a weird in-game paywall you kind of have to do it with. Like, I don't feel like people needed more of a reason to grind on Destiny 2 because everyone's already doing it. And so it like almost feels like super just like anti-consumer in a weird way for them to make a move like this, you know, because that's 4 really big steps. If there's anything I remember about Destiny is that every step to do something that you have like an ultimate goal for is like an hour-long sync.
Yeah.
And it's like none of that step sounded easy besides walking up to 801. And that's like it.
And it resets every Tuesday. So
yeah, exactly. And so it's like, you know, you're consistently doing that grind. People didn't need another reason to grind. They just wanted a way to make their fucking weapons look cool. Can they just let their weapons look cool? You know what I mean?
Can you
or just have cool weapons? Cool weapons?
Right? Well, yeah, Raven, exactly. Like, let them live.
Like, let people live. Leave them alone.
Let them have their gun. You know, let them have their cool space alien machines. You know,
yeah.
Like Raven just said it, y'all. Raven just said it, y'all. Calm down, Bungie.
Calm down, Bungie. Bungie.
Calm down.
Calm the fuck down, Bungie. If you're listening, Bungie. Let's say it one more time. Calm the fuck down,
Bungie.
Bungie. Yeah, Bungie. This is amazing. I love this. I love this energy. We got it today, guys. We're nailing this shit.
Oh, yeah.
So we are done now with our news segment. So we can kind of move into our second segment, which is kind of like a hands-on ordeal for all of our new viewers at home, which it looks like we got a lot of Raven's lovely family here in the chat coming in to hang out.
I love them so much. Hi, friends. Hi, fam. I love you.
Every show of yours that I've ever hopped onto to like, you know, just kind of watch from afar and whatnot, like your community is amazing. Your community is wonderful. They're so sweet. They're phenomenal. So I'm happy that you have such a good community along with you.
I love them. I really do.
I mean, even earlier, I think I saw, was it Squiggles? I want to say Squiggles.
Yes.
Squiggles said something earlier that I was like,
Squiggles,
ooh. Yeah. Said, oh, yep. Really hate being scared. Yeah. So why I follow Raven, I don't know. Yeah. Someone said that, let's see, Raven has the best takes so far. They're not wrong. Bungie, let people fucking live, okay? This is amazing. Anyways, our hands-on segment is when each of us get a chance to talk about a little bit of some games that we're playing, some movies that we've watched, some TV shows that we're into currently. And Raven, because the show's kind of circulated around you being our guest, I want to start out with you. What's some stuff you've been playing and watching, dude?
So honestly, like I go through phases of being addicted to a game for X number of days. Right now, it's First Class Trouble.
That's a game, Devin, that I was trying to tell you that we need to hop onto.
Yeah.
If y'all need somebody, you call me and I show up and I bring the attitude and all that shit.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Love that game. I've been playing a lot of that. I played Devour because they released a new map, and I love the devs. I love that whole team, and it's a team of 4 people, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I played a lot of Phasmo. I'm kind of burnt out on Phasmo. We've been doing fighting games. What else have I been playing? I have a backlog, right? Like a lot of the solo single player games that I play are Lovecraftian based. So Transient piqued my interest. I beat Call of Cthulhu. Love that. I have The Shore. I have The Sunken City that I still have yet to play.
Okay.
but most of my gaming, if it's not like something spoopy, is first class trouble, because there's nothing like lying and murdering your friends.
I was gonna say, can you give us a rundown on First Class Trouble a little bit, like, because what I've heard is that it's sort of like goofy, like not cartoon version of Among Us in a weird way. That's just as much as I've heard.
Have you ever played Deceit?
I've heard of it. I haven't played it though.
Okay, so Deceit, basically you have 6 people, 2 of them are monsters. You have to do all these tasks, and then the lights go out after a certain period of time. And those, like, 2 people are monsters, and they try to kill you, right?
Oh, okay.
So if you take Deceit and Among Us and throw it in a BioShock universe, in space instead of under the ocean, right?
I just bought it.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. I'm about to buy that right after the show. That sounds dope.
So, like, it's not like Deceit where you have, a certain amount of time to basically, like, do all these tasks. Like, you have time to do the tasks, but the resource that you have to kind of keep an eye on is oxygen.
Okay, because you're in space.
So you have to refill, like, these little oxygen, I don't even know what they're called, but basically you get like a little bottle of oxygen, you put it in, and they're like, oh yay, cool, happy. And 2 people are personoids, so they can talk to each other.
Okay.
But they are trying to kill you.
Ooh, okay.
Murder you cold blood.
So which side do you like more?
It depends. So, I like playing both, but I like playing personoid.
Okay.
I do. I like playing personoid because I have to get creative, because there's a couple people that I play with who can pick up on my tells. Right?
Okay.
So there's one person specifically. Her name is Sensitive Joy. She will literally be like, "No, Raven's lying. I can hear it in her voice. She's doing her maniacal laugh again."
Oh, damn!
I am just never gonna trust you when we play now.
No. But the thing with that is, like, it's randomly generated, or it's supposed to be when it gives you the rolls, but sometimes you get stuck in a roll.
Okay.
So if I'm personoid more than twice in a row, I'm over it.
Okay.
If I'm more than resident twice in a row, I'm over it. I'm just like, fucking throw me into the fire. I don't care. Burn me, kill me, get me out of here.
Okay.
But it really is a very fun game. Like, there's stuff that they need to work on.
Okay.
But it's still in early access, so I can't really be upset. Like, I even tried to shoot my shot with them, and I was like, not me trying to wonder how to be a first class trouble partner.
Hey, do it.
Well, I'm actually talking to them now. Like, that's how much awesome. I love the game. That's awesome. How much I love the game. Like, I think it's just so much fun.
I just bought it. So yeah. I'm stoked to play it here soon.
Yeah,
we've been playing nightly. Honestly, we've been playing.
We'll schedule a day with you for sure. Because like me and Devin, we work shitty day jobs, so like we we have to schedule everything that we do. So we will happily schedule, especially with you being 3 hours ahead of us. We'll definitely schedule something with you to have some fun for a night, dude. Like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've been barking up Devin's tree over here, being like, yo, I've heard about this game. We need to play this fucking game. And then Resident Evil Village just came up way quick. Like, it's coming up real fast, and we were like, no, dude, like, you need to play Resident Evil. So we're getting through that. But no, for sure, like, we will definitely schedule something. Is there anything you've been watching that you want to talk about?
No, because I have 2 children. So I literally no, I'm lying to you. I watch Mary Poppins and Up.
Yeah.
Oh,
for like the 14th time, right?
Breaking.
on repeat.
Yeah. For the
Winnie
20.
the Pooh now. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, okay. Winnie the Pooh is lit though. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, yes, but like, how many times can I watch the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
My can watch that South Park episode about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that'll trick them. That's a great way to fool your children. So we're watching Winnie the Pooh today, but it's not exactly Winnie The poo.
Winnie the Pooh and the piano wire.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You fucking monster! See, my daughter was like avidly into My Little Pony, so like I like to say that I'm not a brony because I'm not but I'm not that kind of brony, you know? Like I'm not the one that's like, you know, collecting pony toys and stuff, which is fine. If you're into that, that's fine. It's just not me, but people like to act like it's me because I really like Fluttershy and because Fluttershy is amazing. And
I don't even know their names.
You should because Applejack would be pissed if you didn't know her damn name. You know what I mean? Look, y'all. Look, listen. Okay, hear me out. Okay. So I thought nothing of it at first. All right, I was like, okay, cool, My Little Pony, whatever. My daughter's watching it, and then I like snuck in to watch what she was watching. Do you know like the parental over the shoulder thing? Like, what are you doing over there? And she was watching an episode where one of the ponies, Twilight Sparkle, is fighting a giant like bat winged minotaur thing. And it was the most hype ass fucking thing I've ever seen in a kid's show in my life. Dog, they were flying in the air like Dragon Ball Z style and shit. It like shot like a beam of light out and she like blocked it. And it was like, what the fuck are we watching right now? Like I'm so invested in this. And that was the day that I was officially a brony. And we don't
I mean, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else.
I mean, thankfully it's been a while since she's watched it, and so I haven't had any reason.
But not you though, right?
No, I've been way too busy to get into my pony grind in a while. Instead, she's had me caught up in all of her YouTube shit, like all the YouTube channels she likes to watch. Like it's terrible. So, anyways, Raven, I get it. I get where you're coming from, you know. Devin, what have you been playing, my dude?
Well, as every week, Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, of fucking course. Of course.
I also restarted RE7 just to get up to where you're at so I can play along with you. So, welcome to the family, son.
Yep.
Let's see. What else have I been playing? Not a whole lot. Other than that, actually, but I've been watching a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, anime that I recommend to anybody right now is The Way of the House Husband. There's only 5 episodes on Netflix, and I watched them all yesterday. Every single one.
Okay, all right.
It's funny. It's just got like a lot of Martha Stewart shit in it that's hilarious.
Oh wow! That was a detail I was not prepared to have to process.
And it's about a former Yakuza guy.
Oh,
he was a boss, so everybody needs to watch it. Oh yeah, there we go. Comfy Witch in the chat. Yeah. Oh, it has a live action.
Devin sold, dude. Can you believe this guy over here trying to tell us like I watched a lot of stuff? You want to know why you watch a lot of stuff? Because he's not a fucking parent. You know what I mean? Like, me and Raven are out here suffering. We're out here suffering. Just straight suffering. Because I didn't have the time to watch Way of the House Husband. You know what I mean? I was busy having to pick the things specifically that I have time to watch, and I couldn't watch that. That was not one of the options. Anyways, continue, Devin. Continue.
A little passive aggressive.
No. What are you talking about, bro? Go on though. Hit us with more of your content that you've been consuming, bro. Speak on it, my friend.
Okay.
Tell your truth.
Watched Mortal Kombat. We're going to be reviewing it, but just for anybody, I love dumb action movies, and this movie is not that dumb, but it's Mortal Kombat cheesiness, and it's awesome. 8 out of 10 for me. Go watch it. It's so good. And I finished, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Lots of fun. Yeah, those are the two that I'm in with you on. Like, I sunk a lot of time the past couple of days watching Falcon the Winter Soldier and Mortal Kombat, and thankfully I had my sisters come over last night watching Mortal Kombat like together as a family. It was a cute little thing. It was a little campy, but like you said, we're gonna be talking about it more on Tuesday. But I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. The main thing really has been obviously Resident Evil 7. I did that stream the other night, and I'm still emotionally hurt by that game. I'm just, I'm having trouble walking to the bathroom by myself at night. It's
checking behind that shower curtain.
Yeah. I see a middle-aged white man in public with glasses, and I'm like, oh. I
don't need a video game to be scared of.
Facts. Yeah, I know. No. I'm a brown dude with face tattoos. I'm always scared of those guys, man. They don't like me. They don't. No.
Guys that look like they use a stencil for their goatee.
Yeah. And they like very obviously have like gray hair, but they like dye it black. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! I was not prepared to laugh this hard today. Okay, like if I had known.
Hey, look, we have a good time here at Good Kraken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We just want everybody to be cracking,
It's popping. Welcome to Chili's. So
I gotta go. What?
Oh my gosh.
What a good time. This is a great Saturday, y'all. I'm so stoked on this.
Oh, fuck.
It works because middle-aged white guys like going to Chili's. It's so hot right now. It's so hot. My sweater makes it hot. Oh boy. So as far as playing things, it's kind of really the only thing I've been had a chance to touch on.
I cannot. Why am I laughing this hard?
Okay, let's get.
Oh man!
Comfy went to the chat. Was like, I had to leave the room at Welcome to Chili's. Look, guys, I'm on my fucking A game with content today. Okay, you know what I mean? I am just like, oh, we're nailing it. We're nailing it today, y'all. This is great.
I physically left the room.
I fucking love it. I love it. Oh, people are gonna be listening to this later on and be like, what the fuck is happening right now? For all you listeners at home that don't have video, the audio only, we're sweating. We're sweating right now.
Why did I wear a beanie and a button up?
Because you sell drugs in a skate park. That's why. That's hey, that's what we told you. That's a sweet.
I was going for the sad boy like alternative punk vibe today,
No, you know what though? On the real, my dude, you look great. You look great today. Okay, I'm not even gonna play with you right now. You look awesome. You look great. Raven,
I like the pose. There you go.
Raven, you look great too. You showed us your shirt earlier. It looks wonderful.
Spicy. Spicy heck boy.
Yeah. I need to shave. Yeah, so other things that I've been watching.
My Little Pony.
Yeah, My Little Pony. Yeah, lots of ponies, lots of pony content. Oh God, I'm so glad I'm not caught up in that. So last week I mentioned that I was doing my my House MD like annual binge that I do because I love that show so damn much. I'm almost done. Almost finished with my binge again. So that's one main thing, but it's mainly just been that Mortal Kombat and Falcon the Winter Soldier, man. Falcon the Winter Soldier was lit. It was dope. It was super sick. That was some good stuff. My thing though is that I have been playing Genshin Impact on my phone.
Ooh.
That was a new thing I picked up.
Yeah.
And it is fun. It's very fun. I don't think I'm going to stick with it.
I've heard really good things. I know some people who've spent like 60 hours in that game, and I know some people who've spent like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Breath of the Wild, like, does it kind of play like it? I've heard it's very similar. Like, is the action more like Dynasty Warriors, or is it more like Kingdom Hearts? Like, how do you feel?
It is absolutely like what you would be able to explain as like a 50-50 hybrid between those two. Because because it is very Breath of the Wild-y, but like the combat and stuff, it's like it does smack of Dynasty Warriors. Like, it does smack of Dynasty Warriors. That's, and so it's but that's kind of the thing that has me not completely sold on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just not my cup of tea, and it sucks because I was really hoping it would be, because I've been like aching for a game to like grind on for a little while and like get like super sucked into, and I keep like I said earlier, like Cozy Grove. I really did, guys. I played for 5 days straight. Was made sure I'm on it every single night, and just all that clutter is making me feel like I live in like a Mad Max world. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't fucking do it. Just like, I want my island to look pretty and organized and cute, and like a little, like, I got a cool little like bird thing that you could feed that like gives you seeds to plant fruit and stuff, and that was fucking dope. But that was like the coolest thing that happened in all 5 days that I was playing the game, and then the rest of it was just me dropping shit. I just dropped shit. Oh, well, I guess that goes there. I don't have any room in my fucking inventory for it, so I just pick up the seashell, think it looks pretty, and then just drop it. Just leave it on the fucking ground.
Yeah, by the seashore.
You did not.
Oh.
You did not. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. He did it. He did it. He did it.
That was a bold move.
That was, hey, you know what? You got it delivered and you signed for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much, dude. So unfortunately, I haven't really dove into a lot of stuff, really just like the MK and Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff. RE7, I am super stoked to dive into, because after the stream the other night, I was like, I'm actually enjoying this. I'm like having a really good time with this.
It is really good, especially that whole first-person perspective that they changed to. It gives like a more horror element that kind of reminds me a lot of PT, the PT demo, especially exploring the house and seeing, them walking down on the other side of the hallway or stuff like that.
You mean the best game we've had in the past decade? Yeah. Even actually a game? Yeah. I'm joking. I'm definitely being dramatic about that, but Raven, have you, like, I'm assuming, did you play Resident Evil 7?
I got through some of it.
Okay.
And then, ADHD dictates that I play something else and forget about everything.
Yeah, perfect. I love it. I will, you can play it vicariously through me. I will take the bunt of that emotional trauma for you. I don't wanna, but I will. I will do it.
Okay. Thank you for putting yourself on the line for little old me.
No problem. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
No problem. Speaking of little old you, let's go ahead and move into our final segment and our headlining segment of the show today. Yeah. We are here, guys, everyone in the chat, to talk about the lovely Twitch.tv's RekItRaven here, the queen of the underworld themselves. Raven, we wanted to kind of get a chance to like chat with you a little bit on some of your experiences and stuff. And so what I want to do to kind of kick this off here, and you can take this any way you want to, because like, as you probably have noticed already, this is a space for us three to have some fun and bullshit and do whatever the fuck we want to do with our show, as long as we're talking about nerdy stuff. You know what I mean? But most importantly, talking about nerdy marginalized stuff. And a part of that is talking about the experiences of marginalized peoples. So, Raven, to kick things off here, can you tell everyone at home who you are, what you're about, what is your gig? Give us your biography,
Sounds good. I will start with, hi, I'm Raven, your resident big titty goth waifu.
Whoa, that was an intro. Oh yeah, let's clap that up, y'all. That was an intro. Let's go.
No, but honestly, like, I am a self-proclaimed chaotic good half orc. That's it.
You are killing it.
I am.
You are killing it.
I am a pariah. I am a walking contradiction. I make the right wing so mad by just existing. And I love it.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I have a lot of hard conversations because we have grown up and we're like, oh, we can't talk about this. We shouldn't talk about this. It's not polite to talk about this. Fuck being polite. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like racism is a thing. It's a thing. Sexism is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Homophobia, transphobia, that's a thing. We need to talk about those things. So that's what I do. I usually spend the first hour of my stream kind of just getting into what events have happened, talking about, my latest experiences. And that kind of all started because I was tired of trying to cater to everybody else. Because when I was catering to everybody else, I was losing myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped giving a fuck. I just stopped. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if anybody likes me because that's not my job. My job is to be unique to true to who I am. And if you vibe with me, cool. I'll fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you don't, that's cool. Move on. But I only really started learning that because I had to deal with something very traumatic recently. With the birth of my daughter, I almost died in delivery. I have PTSD from that. Like, that's how traumatic it was. So I've been working through that. I'm better now, thank fuck. But it's still there, So I don't want to waste my time on this planet. I want to leave this world knowing that I have done all I could for the younger generations. Because it's not like all this shit that I'm aiming to do, I'm not going to see before the time I die. But if I can at least, make the change and be the change I want to see, I'm going to do it. And then, I play horror games.
Fuck yeah. Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Seriously,
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Straight
Let's
up.
go, dude. Devin, did you have anything you wanted to kick off with for Raven here?
What like got you into streaming? Like, what inspired you to start streaming? Like, was there like a specific game?
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Was there a specific any particular like streamer or person that like told you to do it, or a friend?
No, I actually had somebody tell me I can't do it.
Hey. Yep. And
Fuck
now
yeah.
you're fucking doing
Hell
it.
yeah.
Let's go.
So that's what happened. And I started in, I think it was 2016, but I wasn't very consistent with it. And there was a lot of big things that happened over the course of the last couple of years. Like, I had to have surgery to remove a tumor from right above, like, there's literally no skin on your spine in the lower, like L2, L3. And I had a tumor there that they had to remove because that was fucking with me sitting, standing, walking, you name it. Shortly after that, my father passed away. And the day that I was literally setting up the stream and talking to everybody about like, hey, y'all, I have to go bury my dad. I got hate rated.
What?
I got hate rated because I use the LGBTQ plus tag.
Right.
So some YouTuber whose content was solely to hate raid other streamers and make content off of it decided to hate raid me. And he sent all of his followers into my chat to throw racial slurs, anti-queer slurs, all of it. And so I just stopped for a while because I couldn't do it. Like, in that moment, I could not do it.
Okay. So where did you take things from there? Where did you take things from there?
I stopped. And then I got pregnant. And then my hetero life mate was like, well, you should stream again. I was like, I don't know about all that. Because I had already gotten trolled. I didn't want to be trolled for being pregnant on the internet. You know what I mean? I was already an emotional wreck. And then, the delivery happened. And then shortly after that, I decided, you know what, like, I should do this. So I started dabbling a little bit, faded back out. And then I lost my job due to COVID.
Yeah.
That and because I was on maternity leave. Long story short, I was promised a position. They never made that position. So I got forced out of my job. And then I really started taking this seriously. And I was like, okay, well, what do I have to do in order to get from one place to the other? Because when I started, I was still catering to everybody, right? Like I was like, oh, you guys want to watch me play this? Cool. And then I evolved. Like I stopped caring. I'm going to do what I want to do.
It's amazing how, like, when you get to that point, it just feels like all the weight is off of you because you're so concerned about the weight at first. You know, like you're so worried about like how people are going to perceive that, like how people are going to like care about you not caring, and like so now you feel like you have to care a little bit more, and then just the day that you just wake up and decide that fuck it is your motto, like all that weight just melts off of you emotionally.
It really does.
You know, it just
really does.
So where now? Sorry. Go ahead.
I was worried about trolls and shit like that, and like I didn't want people to say things to me, and like now I make content out of it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Like y'all want to come up into my channel and start your shit? Okay, cool. Because guess what? Thank you for getting me more views and more engagement and more interactions on my socials. Because I'm gonna clip this shit, bitch.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you fucking are. I love it. Okay.
So go ahead, troll me, because I'll make you cry. I don't give a fuck. I'll make you cry.
Oh, the sound of freedom. The sound of freedom. Like, I love it.
I don't care. Like, you are not going to say anything that is going to get me to stop doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You can try. You can waste your time. Thank you for making me the center of your fucking miserable existence for however long.
Yep.
Thank you, because now I'll make fun of you for the rest of the night. Your entertainment. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love seeing that shit too. I love seeing people like that get put in their place. It's some of the best content out there.
So amazing.
Oh man, just
especially the Call of Duty bros. Seeing them get crushed is amazing.
Oh, because they make it easy. They make it way easy to just crush their fucking souls. I mean, to be fair, most trolls in a chat are going to be easy pickings. You know, they try to act like they aren't. But, you know, I've been making fun of your outfit for the past hour and a half now, Devin. I could eradicate some douchebag in the fucking chat who is far more fragile than any of the three of us. You know, that's great. I fucking love it. Hey, to us warriors, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I love it. Now, Raven, where does that lead you into then deciding to start doing like charity streams? Because I know that's a really big part of the content that you do.
January 6th was what changed.
Okay.
Because the whole world saw the fucking hypocrisy that was the attack on the Capitol. Because you put a bunch of black and brown folks there, it would have been a massacre. And I'm not here for it. I am not lesser than because I have more melanin in my skin. Facts. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
So I kind of got some people together and I was like, you know what? Color for change. That's where we're going. Like, if you want to help me, help me. I think we raised close to $2,000.
Oh, wow. Great start. Wow.
Yep. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's raise money for marginalized communities. That's what I want to do. That is going to be one of my missions. Right. Yeah. So then the next one we did was National Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. And we raised over $2,000 for them. And then the Georgia shooting happened.
Yeah.
And we activated and we raised over $5,000 for Stop AAPI Hate.
I saw that. That was fucking amazing. Amazing stuff you've been doing, dude. Seriously.
Thank you. I want to be the change I want to see, right? And that means I have to lead by example because I have two little people who are looking up to me.
Yeah.
More importantly than the world, I have these two little people looking up to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the dynamic change, isn't it? You know, like because it's whatever when it's just us, but when our youth start getting, you know, involved, you know, when we're worried about them seeing things the way that they are right now, the hope changes, you know, the game changes for sure.
Yep. Yeah. So I want to be that change. And I know that I met with a lot of resistance because I am a woman of color.
You mean because there's a lot of fucking nerds out there, a lot of fucking douchebags,
and their goatee stencils.
Yeah, and their fucking nerd hair. Yeah.
It is statistically proven that Black women in particular get more harassment than any other demographic.
Yeah. How fucking disappointing is that?
Right? Like, then you add me being queer as fuck.
Another layer.
Having mental health issues.
Yep.
I am a walking fucking like right wing's nightmare. Yeah. My very existence is political. Not that I wanted it to be, but it is. So if that's the case, I'm going to fucking fight it.
Yes, please. I mean, it's extremely admirable, and we need more of it. And you doing it is just being a, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Brain fart.
Welcome to Chili's.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, people can look up to you for it, especially like with you wanting your kids to look up to you and follow in your footsteps. You know, it's very important, and I'm fucking here for it. So
thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Like we've been watching you for a minute now, kind of seeing the wonderful that you've been doing, and just like watching your shows and being little lurky trolls, you know, just hanging out in there, and just watching people just either, you know, be so supportive and like, you know, back you like 100%, and then every once in a while there's that fucking guy, you know what I mean? There's that fucking guy, and I'm like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I want to find him and beat the fucking brakes off him, but go ahead.
My favorite, because I literally on Twitter, I just posted my last rant, which was great.
I saw it. I love it. Yeah.
Was when somebody came in and started calling me fat. I was like, okay, you right. Like, I got big old titties, thick thighs, and a big ass. I don't know. Like, are you trying to offend me? Because I keep the booty fat.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I keep it that way.
Okay. Yeah. No, I feel it, because I have the exact same argument with someone like try to come at me for being a thick boy, you know, a thick boy, and I'll just be like, who are you telling? You tell Jackie Chan he's Asian? Like what? Like, well, I don't understand what you're trying to get out here. You know, yeah, comfy witch in the chats. No way, I'm fat. Like that's exactly where I'm coming from with this. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, some of these dudes just come in here and just come up with the most unoriginal, uninspired bullshit.
Yeah.
And you, unfortunately, are the target demographic for that kind of stuff. And you know, that's why we admire the work that you do so much, because you're doing it. You're doing it. And none of the bullshit anyone tries to sling at you is going to stop you from doing it. Like,
oh, hell no.
You know, and that's where we want you to be. Now, real quick to kind of like segue into my next question here. You have been invited to be joined by the Radically Kind Gamers, which congratulations, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How has that been for you so far?
It's been really good. They are just so supportive of one another, and like just seeing them interact, because sometimes like I'm tired, right? Like my social energy is depleted, but I'm still checking the Discord. I'm still popping in and out of their channels and stuff. And like, they are just genuinely good people. Like, they are my kind of people, because they are kind as hell, but they take no shit. And I love that. Yep. Right? Like, because we were taught that to be kind, we were supposed to be passive. And that's not true. That's not true. Because knowing your boundaries is important for anybody.
Yep.
And if you clap back on somebody because they decided to make the conscious choice to come into your zone without permission, that's on them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I really have been having a wonderful time. I love them to pieces. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I literally was like sobbing, ugly tears, snot everywhere, like eyes puffy. I was like, I made it in. Like, it was crazy.
We were so stoked for you because the same day you got announced, our boy Island Style Kai got announced as well too. Like that's our boy, and so like seeing so many people be a part of that group that are like really making a difference, and seeing like Zombie like lead that group to just doing wonderful things. I mean, like it's just about like having community of people doing community things that are actually making a fucking difference in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm super stoked to have you there to be a part of it. Devin, did you have anything else you wanted to jump in with, or
kind of just a generic question in a sense, but what is your favorite game that you've ever played?
Ever. Period. Ever. Hit us with it.
God.
Yeah.
Like the game. The game.
I don't know if there is.
We all have one. We all have one. It's always hard.
Yeah, no, we don't. Okay, here. Let me set this up a little bit better for you. If someone said that you can get one video game tattoo, what would the video game be that you're getting tattooed on your body? Because that's how I dictate it.
Okay. I have to think. This is gonna be a minute.
It can be a series too. It can be a series.
Y'all are gonna watch the gears start turning and shit.
Yep. So Viva Pinata. Love that game. Yeah.
She's gonna get a Fortnite
I know.
tattoo.
She's talking to us about ADHD, and we're just gonna derail her into the ground. She's not.
Here.
They're not gonna be able to figure it out.
I'll start. I'll just name a series that like I'm in love with, will always be in love with. It like started my passion for playing RPGs. Just Final Fantasy. Like straight up.
I got the sword right there. That was my big one. Yep.
Yeah.
So Raven,
whole plan.
Raven, do us the honor. What you got? What you got for us, my friend?
You know what? I mean, if I had to get a tattoo, like, okay, so I'm thinking like more recently because I don't remember much.
Okay.
Firewatch.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Firewatch.
That's an interesting choice, actually.
Yeah, like it's not even a horror game, but I loved how beautifully written the story was. And I love the dynamic of the main character and this, random person. And all of like the mystery that is surrounding this area. I just thought the game itself was absolutely stunning. I actually pull up like Firewatch like soundtrack stuff all the time.
Oh yeah. I love when you can do that. Yeah.
So I'd have to say Firewatch.
Wow, that game must have really touched you then, because like
it did.
Yeah.
It did. I think it was because like I saw a lot of myself in the character, right? Like even though he's an old white dude and I'm not, but and he goes to
Are you sure? Are you positive? Like,
no, I mean I could be lying to you
it's
right
just
now.
like that emotional connection you have with the character.
There's listeners at home that have no fucking clue who you are, and now they know. You let out your secret.
I'm a white guy. I'm sorry.
It's like Animorphs.
It's just a suit. I can take it on and off.
I was gonna say Animorphs. Like that's your animal that you turn into is a middle-aged white guy. Yeah.
About like,
imagine
that face mask from MCU, the face mask that they use in Winter Soldier and Shield and everything.
Yeah. Imagine the book cover of Raven turning into an old guy. Like
she goes from like a cat position.
And then I have a briefcase.
Just like this, and just like morphs into.
Like
oh my god, we need it! Chat, if anybody in there is a designer, can we please get someone on this? Oh my goodness. So
oh my gosh.
So Firewatch, is that a game that you'd recommend for us to experience for sure? Because I haven't played it yet.
Game.
Yeah,
it's a good game. I've played it.
It's very well written. Like you can tell, like everything. It's weird, but like you can tell it's a little dated graphics wise, but it's still like it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
because it came out in when 2016.
Yeah, it came out like right around the 2015, 2016. It definitely has like a cell shaded look without like the hard, like dark lines in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Breath of the Wildy graphics, but it's from a first person perspective. And what's another game? I'm trying to think. You ever see like A Way Out? It had like a little bit more like modernized version of those graphics.
Yeah, I loved that. I loved
the
animation. That's okay. Well, yeah, that's a really good choice then, because I've heard a lot of people say that they were touched by that game the same way that you were. I was saying earlier that it was interesting because I've yet to hear someone say that it impacted them that deeply. It seems like it hit you, you know what I mean?
The only other game that really hit me like that was What Remains of Edith Finch.
Oh, so good.
That's a really good one too.
Good.
I was not ready because that was at the point where I was still coming to terms with having PTSD, and I played that on stream.
Yeah.
And I lost it.
Yeah,
I lost it.
Yep.
I was not ready, and like at that point in my PTSD journey, I like that shit kept me up. But like it was gorgeous and it was beautiful, and it really, I related to that very well. And I'd like to go back and play it again.
Oh yeah. Because I haven't played it since like it originally like first hit like PS Plus like way back in the day. Because and I wasn't ready for it either. Like I did not realize that game was gonna do that. You know, I was not prepared. So yeah, definitely, I want to replay the shit out of that too. My next question for you really is what are your plans going into the future? Because you've done all this work now for so long now, and you've been making such an impact with the community that you have, and like the people that back you in such a way. What do you plan on next? What's your next big move, dude?
I'm pushing for partner.
Pushing for partner? Okay, I was hoping you were going to say president. You can say president.
No, I don't want all that shit. No, thank you. I would be an advisor to the president, but I don't want the problems, man. I don't want them problems. I don't want to be talking to no Kim Jong-un and fucking and all that shit. No.
Yeah. Nope. I couldn't do it either. I'd end up fighting both of them. I'd lose, but I'd fight both of them. But, you know.
I'd just push them into a mosh pit and see who can two-step better.
Oh wow, that is the worst and best thing you've said all day. I love it because I'm talking about just squaring up like 1v1 with Putin. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd 1v1 him.
Man.
Yeah.
I'll just take him to a harm's way show and see who survives.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're wearing the outfit for that. You're wearing So partner, that's your next goal? That's your next big one?
Yes. So that's my next big one. And I know that my work's not done when I hit partner. You know what I mean? I know that there is still a world that I need to build basically around the community that I've created. And I just want to reach people. I want to make an impact. I want to inspire people, you know, like if at the end of my stream, if I have inspired one person, I'm doing my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a way to do it.
I'm inspired. Like you're already a role model. Like
seriously,
it's really cool to see people do these things and achieve the goals that they're going for. It's like, you know, I play music here in our town, and I just love it seeing people just like get success after trying so hard. And that story that you've told us today is exactly that same thing, and just the mindset that you have behind it. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Like we were both really stoked to be able to have you on, like because you've just been doing some really great work, dude. You've been doing amazing at what you do. You doing RekItRaven is what you were made for, and we are super fucking stoked for your success and all the successes you're going to have in the future. I have one more question for the wonderful Raven here. Have you ever gone to Chili's? No.
That's gonna be an inside joke. I don't know if you both know this, but we're best friends now. Okay?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like I don't think people were prepared for this to happen, for this to take off. You know what I mean?
I wasn't prepared. Okay?
Yeah,
We're best friends now.
neither were we. We weren't ready for this to be as good of a fucking time as it was. I wouldn't have drank in the Truly at 1:00 in the afternoon if I was ready for this shit to go down. You know what I mean?
I would have drank in 5 Trulies before this event.
Yeah.
It was this much fun.
like my butt cheeks are kind of warm right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling toasty in the central area, which I usually do. But so on
Get out of my swamp.
Get out of my swamp, donkey! Get out of my swamp. The seminal film Shrek from what was it, like 2001? Yeah, cult classic. Cult classic. That's a nice boulder. All right, so
people are like onions. You got layers.
They got layers. So my actual final question for you for you tonight. What is one thing that you feel like that gets so gravely overlooked when it comes to being a queer woman of color in the gaming space? What is something that you want everyone at home that's listening to learn from you, from this?
We exist. We exist. We are worthy of the same space.
Fuck yeah.
We matter. Our opinions are valid. Our thoughts are valid. Our feelings are valid. We exist, and we are not fucking going anywhere.
And we wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
That's because dude, we've been saying it this entire time, but like, fuck these people that think that they can move into your fucking space and try to play any stupid ass cards. Because you're right. Like, y'all do exist. You exist. Like, and it's disappointing to see like the kind of just trivially non-trivial bullshit that people try to sling your way simply by just existing in a space that a majority of us want you to fucking feel safe in. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I think what people don't realize is like, I never asked to be born.
Yeah.
I never asked to be born in this body, but this is the body that I was given. This is me. And if the reason why you don't like me is because this is the body I was given, cool.
Fuck off, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't need you. I never did. But like, we didn't ask to be the color that we are. We didn't ask to have the features that we have. This is just who we are, and we're not bad people. And I just really wish that people would take the time to get to know people like me before making brash assumptions, because I know I dress weird too, right? Like, I'm sitting there talking about being Satan's left hand and all that shit, and I dress like a big old, weird goth lady, but...
Okay, that is okay.
Right? Like, hear me out before you make judgment. We exist. We deserve to be here.
Yeah.
You're fucking men to that.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, we can definitely double that. Like being a person of color myself. Like, I've gone in my age now. I've gone to the point where I'm just in big fuck off mode most of the damn time. Like, someone rolls in here with some out of pocket shit, and I'm like, ban, you're fucking banned. Get out of here. I'm gonna make fun of you for a minute first, and talk about your mom for a little bit. And then you're banned. You're out of here. You're out of here. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, power to you, dude. I'm fucking way amped on your success. I'm way fucking stoked on you doing the fucking thing, okay? And you deserve all the love and respect in the world, and we here to help you get kind. That. So hey, you know what? We're trying. Do it with me, Devin.
Yes.
That's what we do. That's what we do in this family. Raven, do you have anything you want to end us on? Anything specific you want to shout out? Anything plugs you want to put in?
Follow me on Twitter at RekItRaven. And Twitch is the same thing, RekItRaven. Also, don't do anything I would do, and if you do, name it after me. That's it.
Fuck yeah. Devin, you got anything you want to end with?
No, you know what? This was really fun. I'm really glad we did it. It was awesome meeting you here today. Go follow RekItRaven. Give her all the support. Be there. Show people her streams, her videos. Get more people behind her.
Yep. and send Raven pictures of Chili's, because that's obviously that's their favorite restaurant. So it is now. It's your favorite restaurant now.
I'm a middle-aged white man. I love Chili's.
Let's fucking go, because this was the Good Kraken podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized peoples, giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you enjoyed the show, you can support us by subscribing below, going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch channel and clicking that bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken dot. I put a dot on accident. Exclamation mark, and leaving a review. But until next time, welcome to Chili's.
Oh my gosh, Chili's.